Hamilton recruited John Jay and James Madison to write the Federalist Papers, a series of essays to defend the proposed Constitution. He made the largest contribution to that effort, writing 51 of the 85 essays published. Hamilton supervised the entire project, enlisted the participants, wrote the majority of the essays, and oversaw the publication. During the project, each person was responsible for their areas of expertise. Jay covered foreign relations. Madison covered the history of republics and confederacies, along with the anatomy of the new government. Hamilton covered the branches of government most pertinent to him, the executive and judicial branches, with some aspects of the Senate, as well as covering military matters and taxation. The papers first appeared in the Independent Journal on October 27, 1787. Hamilton wrote the first paper signed as Publius, and all of the subsequent papers were signed under the name U-200A 210. U-200A. Jay wrote the next 4 papers to elaborate on the Confederation's weakness and the need for unity against foreign aggression and against splitting into rival confederacies. And, except for No. 64, was not further involved. U-200A 211, U-200A. Hamilton's highlights included discussion that although republics have been culpable for disorders in the past, advances in the science of politics had fostered principles that ensured that those abuses could be prevented, such as the division of powers, legislative checks and balances, an independent judiciary, and legislators that were represented by electors. No. 7-9. Hamilton also wrote an extensive defense of the Constitution. No. 23-36. And discussed the Senate and executive and judicial branches. No. 65-85. Hamilton and Madison worked to describe the anarchic state of the Confederation. No. 15-22. And the two have been described as not being significantly different in thought during this time period. In contrast to their stark opposition later in life, subtle differences appeared with the two when discussing the necessity of standing armies.